In a galaxy where the drinks keep flowing as long as you keep pouring, we will be discussing real life ghosts. In fact, I'm willing to bet some of you are fighting with them daily. Come crosstalk with the living question mark, the never civil civilian, and the looks with the brains with the hustle. This Friday at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Join us at 8 p.m. for the galaxy's #1 music review show. Like, share, interact. Croxxbone to see you soon. CC say we. Ew. In the spirit of Halloween, not the ghouls, not the goblins, or the witches. But this week, in Croxxbone Tavern, the only tavern in the galaxy where the drinks keep flowing as long as you keep pouring, we will be discussing real life ghosts. In fact, I'm willing to bet some of you are fighting with them daily. Come crosstalk with the living question mark, the never civil civilian, and the looks with the brains with the hustle. This Friday at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Join us at 8 p.m. for the galaxy's #1 music review show. Like, share, interact. Croxxbone to see you soon. CC say we. Ew. In the spirit of Halloween, not the ghouls, not the goblins, or the witches. But this week, in Croxxbone Tavern, the only tavern in the galaxy where the drinks keep flowing as long as you keep pouring, we will be discussing real life ghosts. In fact, I'm willing to bet some of you are fighting with them daily. Come crosstalk with the living question mark, the never civil civilian, and the looks with the brains with the hustle. This Friday at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Join us at 8 p.m. for the galaxy's #1 music review show. Like, share, interact. Croxxbone to see you soon. CC say we. Ew. In the spirit of Halloween, not the ghouls, not the goblins, or the witches. But this week, in Croxxbone Tavern, the only tavern in the galaxy where the drinks keep flowing as long as you keep pouring, we will be discussing real life ghosts. In fact, I'm willing to bet some of you are fighting with them daily. Come crosstalk with the living question mark, the never civil civilian, and the looks with the brains with the hustle. This Friday at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Join us at 8 p.m. for the galaxy's #1 music review show. Like, share, interact. Croxxbone to see you soon. CC say we. Ew. In the spirit of Halloween, not the ghouls, not the goblins, or the witches. But this week, in Croxxbone Tavern, the only tavern in the galaxy where the drinks keep flowing as long as you keep pouring, we will be discussing real life ghosts. In fact, I'm willing to bet some of you are fighting with them daily. Come crosstalk with the living question mark, the never civil civilian, and the looks with the brains with the hustle. This Friday at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Join us at 8 p.m. for the galaxy's #1 music review show. Like, share, interact. Croxxbone to see you soon. CC say we. Ew. In the spirit of Halloween, not the ghouls, not the goblins, or the witches. But this week, in Croxxbone Tavern, the only tavern in the galaxy where the drinks keep flowing as long as you keep pouring, we will be discussing real life ghosts. In fact, I'm willing to bet some of you are fighting with them daily. Come crosstalk with the living question mark, the never civil civilian, and the looks with the brains with the hustle. This Friday at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Join us at 8 p.m. for the galaxy's #1 music review show. Like, share, interact. Croxxbone to see you soon. CC say we. Ew. In the spirit of Halloween, not the ghouls, not the goblins, or the witches. But this week, in Croxxbone Tavern, the only tavern in the galaxy where the drinks keep flowing as long as you keep pouring, we will be discussing real life ghosts. happy Halloween. What's going on? Y'all see me? You see any ghosts? Can you see through me? Am I translucent? Is that the word?
Yeah, that's the word.
That's the word. What's going on, y'all? Thank y'all for joining us here in Croxxbone Tavern. Only tavern in the galaxy where the drinks keep flowing as long as you keep pouring. And thank you for joining us for another week of Croxxtalk, the only show in the galaxy designed to make you drink and think, both in larger quantities than you are used to. So before we get started, I hope you guys got your drinks and everything ready, because there will be 3 games throughout the night. So if you start drinking now, and you should know this by now.
I don't know why. I feel like it's like a setup every time.
I mean, you should know how this goes.
Why are we doing games with this topic?
Because they want to know. They got to play through, right?
I'm scared now.
I'm scared. It's ghosts out here in these streets.
It's ghosts in these streets, y'all. Look, I'm your host. I'm the living question mark. I'm the last philosopher. I'm the unadulterated D times. And yes, the D is for drastic. Now, on the couch with me today, you got 2 individuals. One you may know. One you may not, right? A lot of people know him. I don't know. He's been a lot of places. He's seen a lot of things. You actually might know him. But sitting over here, we have a lifelong compatriot, a brother, through anything other than blood. Whatever you can call that. That's my man right there. We're going to call him Peacock. We're going to call him the man with the mission. We're going to call him Shaka motherfucking Rocker. Shaka motherfucking Rocker. And don't forget the what?
Don't forget the motherfucking.
Don't forget the mother. Hey, you heard it here first, baby.
That's right.
All right, and now, this face you guys have known, have come to know and love by now. It's the looks with the brains, with the hustle, the queen of being fly, the originator of whatever daddy wants. Right? Big D.
Whoa.
Welcome back to the show, Big D.
Thank you. Glad to be back.
Glad to be back. All right, so look, take this minute. Both of y'all go ahead. Ladies first, I guess. But go ahead and take a minute and plug whatever you want. Tell them how you feel.
I mean, I'm not new. I'm new to this.
I'm new. I'm saying you know what I mean.
Hey, I hear you. I don't have no plug. Foreign exchange game. Shaka Rocker in here. Supporting my boy D times, and the D is for what?
Drastic.
That's right. So, we're going to have a good time. We're going to talk our trash. And it's going to be a good night. So, I ain't got no plugs. None of that.
Just
We're
have a
gonna
good
time tonight.
What about you?
Actually, I do have a plug. Go follow nonprofit page, the BlueDiamondProject.org. Okay, it's holiday season. It's the season of giving. So give back. All tax deductible, 501c3.
Bam, you heard it here. There you go, right there, right? That's how you get it in. So look, you said it's the holidays. Halloween just passed on us, and for whatever reason, we choose to dress like ghouls. We dress like goblins and witches and whatnot. Well, we don't. I don't anymore. Well, last year I did, but never mind. You get it though, right? We don't really. You get it. They do that. So I don't know why we do that, but in honor of all of that, we're going to make this Croxxtalk tonight about ghosts. And not just any ghost. The ghost in our lives. Right? Now, Shock, I don't know if you've been watching. I don't know if you've been paying attention.
I watch. I'm bad with time.
Right,
so,
right.
That's why you was calling me, because you was a little nervous. I wasn't gonna make it. Everybody who knows me knows I'm fashionably late all the time.
Everybody knows. He got here in the nick of time. I was like calling him, and he was outside.
Pretty early for my standards.
For your standards, yeah. You're not late, so that's early as fuck right there. You're definitely not late, right? So now there's a question, but what if I told you that without a doubt, unequivocally, I'm 100% sure there are ghosts and they're real?
I would tell you you're 100% correct.
Correct.
Yes.
All right, now full disclaimer before we go any further, Big D and I actually had a brief discussion about ghosts earlier this week, so she might be a little more in tune with the conversation at the moment, but I promise it's going to go left.
Yeah, because you go left.
We're going to go left.
Question mark.
Right. So, Shock, do you know how we start every episode?
Remind me.
Ooh. Anybody else want to remind them how we start every episode?
Anybody in the crowd?
Anybody know?
Question.
Softball question, baby. That's what we got for you. A question that should be nice and easy. Something that's no problem. Knock it right out
softball
the
is
park.
really hard.
You're not supposed to tell them that ahead of time.
Oh, okay.
So, it's a nice and easy question. Something you can knock out the park. No problem, right? So, you ready for the nice softball question, Shock?
Give it to me.
All right, now I ain't afraid of no ghosts, but have you ever encountered them, or do you run from them?
I think in my life I have encountered a ghost or two, but do I run? No. I don't believe ghosts are anything to be afraid of because I believe they exist in our realm, but not in the manner to where they could physically hurt us. So yeah, we can see them, we can feel them, we can experience them, but they can't physically hurt us. So there's in my opinion, there's no reason to fear them, but they are definitely there. And I think I have experienced a few ghosts in my lifetime. And that must be your boy from last week.
You back? Nah, this is bigger, much bigger one.
Oh,
All right,
okay.
This one I ain't worried about. This is Daddy Longways here.
Okay.
This is Daddy Longways. I'm cool with him. I thought it was my boy. I was gonna squash him right there. We was about to have it on camera. Peter and everything.
Right.
What do you think?
You know you dead wrong. You should have given.
No.
You should have gave him a heads up.
Okay, all right.
We're really talking about ghosts.
And that's what we want, right?
About, you know what? I had a childhood experience.
Look, so all right, let me preface a little here.
Okay, so now I gotta get up to speed.
Can you please put him on? Because
So let's go a little further first. Before we put him on, let's go a little further.
Okay.
So I was trying to think of the ghosts that I had encountered in my life, right? And let me know if either of you have seen any of these ghosts. All right, the ghost of your parents or a loved one.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. The ghost of an abuser.
Why you look at me like that?
I'm just looking
I
around.
feel like
I
you
look
was
at him
like-
first.
It's like you look at me like you should have some trauma. bitch.
Not at all. Not at all. Not at all. It was like your turn. That's why I was looking at you.
Okay.
It was just your turn. It was just your turn. I don't know anything. It was just your turn.
Does that look like I know you got some shit going on?
You seen them ghosts, huh?
Call
First name
911. Call. No.
All right, the ghost of a liar?
Oh man,
No?
No.
that shit still haunting me.
What about the ghost of a cheater?
A cheater.
No.
You thinking over there, Big D?
Nah, well, you know what? Yeah. I wouldn't say haunting, but shit, I remember when I'm scared.
You seen one, maybe?
I saw one. I got
Saw
scared.
one?
I ran
And
away.
then the ghost of a minimizer. The
The
last one. We're going one more here.
Yeah.
We're going one more, and then I'm gonna double back, and I'm gonna let y'all see into the train of thought here. Have you seen the ghost of a minimizer?
Of a minimizer?
Can you define minimizer?
A minimizer, someone who only gets bigger by making you feel smaller.
Oh man.
No. Now that I think I know which way you're going with this, no.
All right. So when I say
my answer would change for a few of the first ones because I think
you would. I think you would. And that's how we do this show. And that's how we do this show. So when I say the ghost of a parent or a loved one, in my instance, personally, I know that the passing of a parent changes you. It makes you believe certain things, do certain things, move a certain way. And so anybody who entered my life after that had to deal with that ghost. So where I might not see the ghost specifically, anybody in my life after that has to now deal with that ghost, right? The ghost of an abuser. Right? You might get with somebody who was abused, or you can not even get with them. You might be approaching somebody, and the way they recoil from you could be because of previous abuse or such, right? It's nothing you did to them. It's the ghost of something that happened to them, right? A liar. So you tell me, what can I mean? Have you seen the ghost of a liar before? When I say that, do you know what I mean now?
Hell yeah.
Have you seen that? Somebody got lied to so fucking much that ghost now is with them, right? And they stick. All right, so we have all seen some ghosts, is what we're saying now. I don't know. We don't have to agree on which one.
In that context, yes.
In that context, we've all seen some ghosts,
Absolutely.
right? Yeah, well, out there in the audience, have y'all seen some ghosts?
Absolutely.
Absolutely, they've seen some ghosts. All right. Any ghosts so far that you guys are thinking I might have overlooked?
The ghost of a narcissist.
Oh my.
The
Girl,
ghost
preach.
of a narcissist.
That right
That's a
there.
big
That's
one.
deep.
That's a big one.
Ooh, I felt it.
Any other ghosts
Or
out
maybe
there?
the liquor.
That's a big one. It ain't liquor yet. It's going. Her
don't
cup
know which
always
one
be
it
gone
is.
before we
This
spill
show-
game.
Don't make me spill my yak.
This
Don't
show's a
make me
setup.
spill my
This
yak.
show's a setup. You don't know what it is.
It's
You
still
don't know what it
early.
is.
Don't make me
You don't know if
spill
you
my
feel
yak.
it or if it's alcohol.
All right, so wait, you better chill. You better stop before the game.
No, but you absolutely
You better
right.
stop. You better stop.
I can do this
You
all
know,
time.
You got 3 games.
I gotta
coming, and they're
stop
gonna
because
be
I
hard.
have no filter. I need to
All
shut
right.
the hell up. Relax.
Do you bump into a certain ghost? more often than not? Is there a ghost that's more prevalent in your life? Like you see this ghost more often?
Yeah, I would say so. Yes, but don't ask me which one it is, because I'm searching for the words for it. But I'm certain when you in the context of where you're talking about these ghosts and whatnot, that there is aspects in ghosts in people's lives that I encounter more than others. I'm certain.
You just might not know the words on which ghost it is.
Right now.
Right now, but it might be
Because
by the end of the show.
twisting,
You might.
You're twisting my brain.
That's
right
what
now.
Croxxtalk, baby.
You know? And
The
so
only
now,
show in the
you know,
galaxy designed to make you drink and think.
Yin and yang. You know.
There we go.
It's the spin.
All right, so I was talking it out the other day, and this is how it came across. All right, so something affects you, then it ends. Whatever you remember most about it becomes the skeleton, right? Like the personal connections with it. Now, if you want to try and hide those, that's when you end up with the skeleton in the closet.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? Now, the part of that thing that stays with you and that affects how you move, that's the ghost. You know? Y'all with me so far? I know I'm talking, but that's the ghost. The part that stays with you and affects how you move, that's the ghost. So you can go even further and say when you're consumed with that ghost, or when somebody's consumed with that ghost, that's possession.
Right. That's right.
You're being possessed by the ghost that used to, something that used to go, right? Mm-hmm. And now that's holding you, right? So my question is, do you think I was high when I thought of that?
Hell yeah. For you to spin that in the ghost? Yeah, you was definitely high.
That's where the ghosts come from right there. I'm thinking that's how we ended up with that, right? Nah, for real. Does that have a basis in logic though? That's the real question. Does that have a basis in some logic?
It definitely does. It definitely does. I believe so, and it's weird because I made a post on one of my social media pages like yesterday or something about people who refer to the ancestors and the universe and things like that, and listening to how you're spinning this context, to me, that is who the ancestors is. It's those ghosts, it's those teachings, it's those things that's happened to you in your life that dictate how you move and change how you move and maneuver through life. So, yeah. I mean.
And what about you? You think there's a basis in logic on what we're saying here?
I think there's definitely a basis. I think that, when you're born with a clean slate, right?
Definitely.
And so, and just to sum all the ghosts up, I would say it's the ghost of trauma, right?
Oh,
and
well.
it impacts you in
Does it
different...
have to be trauma is one of the future questions.
Well, it turns as trauma, right? It can be. Like, it's not... It might not be trauma in the past, right? But you could take it with you and it becomes trauma in the future.
What up, ACB? We see you out there.
Yeah, so I think that, like we're all born with a clean slate, and then these ghosts comes to visit us, and it shapes you, right? It's like a chisel. It's like an ice sculpture, right? And so when you're born, you're just a square, and then these life aspects and these ghosts and these traumas and these life experiences, they chisel you to who you are. Okay. So in the long run, it's a benefit.
So let me spin it away. A lot of the ghosts that we're referring to is kind of negative. So you have good ghosts. And
you're jumping ahead, actually.
Oh, my bad.
You're jumping ahead. Good thought pattern. Good way to think about that. Here we go. Give it to me right here. Bink up. Y'all are both spot on right here. Bink up.
Bink up. Bink up.
Bink up.
Hold on.
All right.
Bink up. Bink up.
All right, there we go.
My voice is raspy, so I gotta go up. Bink up.
One last question here. Do either of you have experience with possessed individuals? Individuals who cannot get past what they've experienced.
Most definitely.
Possessed by it.
Most definitely.
Absolutely.
Yeah?
Absolutely.
Is it something y'all want to talk about, or is that all y'all willing to say?
Oh, no, I'm going to talk about mine.
Tell me something. Just tell me overall.
Overall, like the thing is that, life experiences, it shapes you who you are. The problem is that how you deal with it and how you project down to others.
Right.
So if you don't identify what exactly you're going through, then you're projecting to others, and now you're causing them to be traumatized, and that's not good. So, I have encountered people that they had their traumas throughout, whether it's relationships, parent issues, whatever ghost that you want to refer to, and they bring it to someone else, and now that person becomes traumatized because they haven't dealt with that trauma. you know, and so they bring it to someone else, and now they become traumatized because they have to deal with the baggage, whether it's daddy issues, mommy issues, a
So
loss
your
of
ghost can actually transfer. You can transfer a part of your ghost to somebody else, and now they're carrying a ghost because of your ghost.
Absolutely.
Ooh, I had not considered that. That's heavy thoughts right there. That's heavy thoughts. This is why it's Croxxtalk. It's not just me talking at y'all. It's us. We cross-talking here because y'all teach me as we go right here. That's good shit. Good shit. So look, maybe it's time for our first game of the night. What do y'all think? Before we do that, y'all got to pay the price to play the game. The cost of entry, hit like, hit share, hit subscribe. Go ahead and hit the little dingy-lingy bell.
A ding-a-lingy bell. You supposed to say pause after that.
Hit the dingy-lingy. Hit the dingy-lingy. And then go ahead and get your drink. Go ahead and get your drink. You might want to pause this while you get your drink. Go ahead.
Yep.
Pause.
All right, now we're on pause and everybody's got their drinks and we're good. All right, this game is called Shoot, Don't Shoot. Shoot, don't shoot. Audience, right now, out there, I want you to pick your ghost blaster. Doo-doo-doo. We ain't afraid of nothing. We can't use that song, but these are your ghost blasters.
You can say that. That's not copyrighted.
Okay, maybe. And then, who do you think is going to be more accurate with their ghost blasting skills tonight? All right? If at the end of the round, you're feeling haunted by the choices, or you find yourself laughing maniacally, go ahead and tilt back your witch's brew for the evening, all right? Now, ghost blasters.
Yes.
You guys are going to help me figure out if we're fighting a ghost or just a person with quirks. All right? If we're fighting a ghost or if this is a person with quirks. You let us know if we should fire up the trusty old ghost blaster tonight and blast that mother.
That's right.
Right?
I'm ready.
All right. If you pick your ghost blaster, and if they talking weird, if they answering the opposite of what you think they should answer, you know what you got to do. And then me and your ghost blasters, it's a dirty job chasing ghosts. So we're going to drink after every round.
I'm drinking just regardless.
Right.
But I'll drink after every round.
All right.
You got the wrong person for this kind of game.
Extra points if you guys can call out. We're going to find out. Look, you going already. We ain't going to have no more drink. Extra points if you can call out a possession, all right? So look, hold up. We got ACB here. Hey, y'all. ACB, the ghost of the struggle. The ghost of the struggle. Somebody who struggled so much that it's affecting how they move now in their new relationships and shit. Cooking with Jarius is up. What's going on? Simone, what up, Momo? What up, Momo? Facts.
Bruh, I ain't hitting no dig or nothing.
What up, bro? I ain't hitting no dig or nothing. I ain't hitting no dig or nothing. Simone, Holy Ghost tongues. Bobby Novak, peace, brothers and sisters. Just got off the line with my bro, stuck with Chuck. I came home so I could tune in. Yo, we appreciate that, man. We appreciate all y'all tuning in with us. We love that. That's what it's all here for, all right? All right, y'all remember how we playing. Y'all get extra points if you can call out a possession, okay?
All right, let's do it.
All right, who we going first? So you went first.
Ladies
who
first.
determines the extra points?
Ladies first.
Just if you can call out a possession. If you say that's a possession and you can make sense, we good. We get them extra points.
Okay.
We trust in here. If it's just
Why you
bullshit,
looking like that for?
because if it's bullshit, all right.
Is that problem?
We on the same couch, shawty.
Shout it. We on the same couch, shout it.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. All right. So
Shouty.
we're going first. I'll let y'all
Ladies
choose.
first.
Ladies first. All right. Is this a ghost or just somebody with quirks? It's the first date, and they talked about their ex most of the evening.
Oh, that thing is a ghost. That bitch is with us on the date. It's not even a date with two people. That thing is a threesome. Like the.
Ooh, that's a threesome.
Hey, might as well have brought it over.
That's a ghost. It can't just be a person who.
No, that is the first date, and you're sitting there, you're trying to get to know each other, and then they bring. Nah, we in a threesome.
What do you think?
I think that might be a quirk. It depends on how long the breakup has been. If they just broke up last week and they just using you as a rebound, that could be a quirk. If they've been broke up for years and now they're bringing it up, that person is a ghost because they're stuck on their mind. But if it just happened recently, it could be a quirk. So
There it is, Shaka Rocket. That was your ghost blaster. He said quirk. If that doesn't sound right, which is brew for you.
Yeah,
I'm
I would say that
She's saying-
if I ask you, but if you keep on bringing your ex,
If you're just talking about your
if
ex,
you're just talking about your
she's
ex,
saying
that's
you got
a
your
red
ghost.
flag.
You're bringing your ghost to your first date.
Yeah, like that's not. I'm not asking you.
And
what happened.
you shouldn't bring your ghost at least to the third date maybe.
Listen,
Bring the ghost to the third
listen,
date.
you can bring your ghost as long as they pay for the tab.
Ooh.
All
Alright, Shock. This your round,
It's a
Shock.
recession. We trying to get everything for free.
Get it for free. Simone say Casper out here.
Okay.
Alright, Shock, this your round. Is this a ghost or a person with a quirk? The manager won't hire me because I went to the same school as a problem employee he used to have.
That's a ghost.
That's
a
what?
ghost?
I'm sorry, repeat that question.
Manager will not hire me because I went to the same school as a problem employee he used to have.
That's definitely a ghost. That's somebody who's always looking for an excuse as to why they fell, and they're gonna find any little thing they can find to latch onto to say that's why things aren't going their way. That's a ghost. How would you even know that you went to the same school? You done dug deep to find out that a problem employee before you at a place you don't even work yet went to the same school as you.
It's on the
You
resume
done,
number.
you done dug deep. No, he said the person, the
Yeah,
problem
I want to
employee
hear your
before
answer
you.
because your face
Well,
says that you like.
You dug deep.
My
to find
answer
an
is this, so I got my master's degree in HR, and that sounds like a lawsuit to me. We need them coins. That's not a ghost. That's money, baby. Thank you for bringing them to the table. I need everything.
So when I wrote it, I was writing that one as, is the manager dealing with ghost or is the manager have a quirk? Does the manager have a ghost or a quirk? And it's interesting that you turn that around that you translated it as, that you received that as the person saying the manager didn't hire me because of this. Had something wrong with him. That's interesting. That tells me a little about your perception there. Like, nigga, get over it. That's some bullshit.
Hey, that's how I heard it.
That's it.
The same way you heard it?
Oh no, I didn't hear it like that. I heard it as money. It was like coins in my ears.
Coins.
I heard ching, ching, ching.
Did you take that from the perspective as the person that was being hired, or as the manager speaking?
I take it the perspective of somebody finding out that the manager is having these ideologies.
So maybe the employee.
Therefore,
found out.
if that was disclosed, that is a potential lawsuit.
So, okay, we get that it's a lawsuit, but for the purpose of the game, the people that followed you need you to say quirk or need you to say
That's
ghost.
a ghost, and it's a costly ghost. But bring them to the table, especially if I interview for you, baby.
So y'all both said ghost. Y'all both said ghost. There you go.
If I
You
interview
said
for
ghost,
you,
you're safe.
I went to Florida State.
Bam.
Seminoles, listen, bring them to the interview. If you have something against me, just bring
They
them.
say ghost, Casper, ghost. He's still being haunted. Those are all ghosts. All right. Is this a ghost? Oh, wait, where we at? We started here. We went there. All right, we back to you. D. Is this a ghost or is it a person with a quirk? The person you're dating keeps expecting you to hurt them like the last person did.
Oh, that's definitely a ghost.
That's a ghost, 100.
Absolutely. That's definitely a ghost.
That's a ghost.
That's a
By
traumatized.
definition.
That's
That's
a traumatized ghost.
that's definitely a ghost. If they expecting it,
They're
that's a
expecting
ghost.
it. And let me say something. That's unhealthy.
Yes, it is. Very unhealthy. That's definitely a ghost. And very unhealthy.
Here we go. Next one then. She won't have sex because of something in her past.
The fuck out of here.
She won't have sex because of something in her past.
Oh, she gotta go. I'm sorry. I see this for the fellas.
But look.
I'm sorry, Miss Lady.
For the sake
Y'all are very abrasive to this woman who has been abused. Y'all just look at her.
No, you
say
said
she was
Time out. No, hold on. Time out.
didn't say she was
Listen,
abused.
as a female,
I didn't say whatever. I mean,
as a female, I will say
they
this.
said that's a demon.
If you have, in facts, if you have an issue where you feel like you cannot be intimate with the individual, you need to take some time out. Put that pussy on layaway. You know what I'm saying? Until you could cash out on it.
Bartender.
That's it.
Bartender.
I'm sorry.
Bartender.
Put that
Cheers.
Hey,
I think we're all raised to drink
hold
today.
on, hold on. Can we cuss on your show?
Oh, nigga.
Nah, yes.
Put that pussy
I hope
on
so.
layaway.
I hope so.
What the fuck is you talking about, son?
Like,
What? I'll come back and catch you in the New Year. What the fuck you talking about?
Is this a ghost or is this a ghost or is this a quirk? He only dates Caucasians.
oh, he's on the Amistad wave. Okay.
That's
how
a
old?
ghost.
I need to
That's
know
a
how
ghost.
old he. I need demographics.
That's
how
a
old he is and was he raised?
That's a ghost.
All you
That's a
getting
ghost.
is he only dates Caucasians.
That's a
Ghost.
ghost. Anybody who only dates one race is definitely haunted by a ghost.
No, I think that might be a quirk depending where you're from. Now, if you live in the suburbs and this is all that's available to you, and you only date white women, then that's a quirk. However, if you are telling me that you've been around black women and all this stuff, and like you just solely because that's your choice and it's out there, and you're literally like picking out the Skittles in the bag, then that's a ghost.
See, okay, I can feel that, but if at any time, and as a man, we all have fantasies, you know what I'm saying, in men. And even if you don't have access to a certain type of woman, you still will probably have a fantasy of dealing with a certain type of woman. Or, you know what I'm saying, the aspirations that you possibly could in the future deal with a certain type of woman. So if you say you only deal with white women, or black women, or Latino women, or Asian women, whatever the case may be, I think that is a ghost because you have been traumatized, so now you've latched on to one particular race, and that's just what it is. You're just saying that because you can't tell me that there's fine women in every race.
Yeah, but I disagree because my thing is I could fantasize about, let's just say hypothetically, I'm born in the suburbs in Kentucky or I don't know, somewhere. God damn it, whatever. And then it's just white men available, and I fantasize about dealing with a black man. That's just a fantasy. But when you ask me, listen, I only date white guys because that's what is accessible to me.
I mean,
that's not necessarily a ghost. It's just what I'm exposed to.
But doesn't that become a chisel? Isn't that part of how you're bred, and then you start to?
Yeah. Now, if a black guy comes to a neighborhood,
so now see, I see that difference. So I see the statement as I only. That's them saying I'm not even open to any other race. You know what I'm saying? It's not that fact that that's the only thing that's accessible to you because of location or geography. It's saying that you made the conscious choice to say that's all I'm dealing with. And so me, I was born in the hood. I love my black women, but I like women. You know what I'm saying? And
so that means you have everything.
No shit.
Oh man, listen.
You have everything.
Shit. I like them all.
You like them all?
I'm not.
All right, Pokemon.
I'm not Pokemon. I'm not trying to catch them all. I like them no matter what they're
I need to put this cup down.
So for me, I need to refill my cup.
Right, so
you know what I'm saying? For me, it's not the fact that, you know what I'm saying, that I'm going to limit myself to one race. I'm open.
Let me ask y'all this though. Does everything that happens in our past become a ghost of some sort?
In my opinion, yes.
I think it's how you.
And we're done with the game. Y'all can put your glasses down.
So who won or lost? Do I have to take a shot? I just want to take a shot. Can
the loser is whoever don't finish the night.
What are you drinking?
I'm drinking that yak. You know.
Oh, the Hennessy.
Can I get up?
No, I'll get it.
Hell no.
Oh, hold on. There's Cheetos too.
So you say does everything that happens in our past become a ghost? Is that what you're saying?
I don't necessarily think that it becomes a ghost. I think that it depends how you deal with it. Like this, for example, this moth right here. It's just like, yo, hey, I want to be Tito's in whatever.
Tito's in what?
Pineapple juice or something. Pineapple juice.
All right, so look, in the game we focused on negative effects, but do you think all ghosts are bad? That's something we kind of touched on earlier. And I'm gonna automatically say no. So do y'all think all ghosts are bad?
Absolutely not.
Absolutely not. I agree with, and you know, there's good ghosts, there's bad ghosts.
Huh?
You want this?
You know,
On camera? I gotta respect my image.
Answer the question. Answer the question.
I'm just a drinker.
There's good ghosts and there's bad ghosts. You know what I mean? And they both have an effect on. Will you stop?
All right, let me ask you this then. So are all skeletons bad?
No, all skeletons aren't bad. I don't think so.
So this is so this is my viewpoint about this, right? I think that it depends on how you deal with it. You know, like me, everything that, like, I'm talking about everything, like, to, like people that died in my family, people that, you know what I'm saying, like, that did some ill things to me. I look at it as a positive. You know why? Because I wouldn't be who I am today. You know, and I think it's how you deal with certain aspects of it.
Big speak.
That goes back to the glass, right?
Absolutely.
And it's how you're being chiseled. So if you do not accept these traumas and these skeletons as part of your mold, then you don't know who you are. And I think that you have to embrace all the traumas in order to have either a healthy relationship with a spouse, a healthy relationship with your children. Like, you have to understand your emotions. And so these goals, instead of just looking at it, oh, this is bad, this is good. No, all of them are good. Because you have to embrace what you go through in life. Life is a roller coaster ride. It's a scenic route. You know, if you were just riding and you saw the same tree, you would get bored.
That's right.
You know?
That's right.
But with life, if you see ghosts or you see skeletons, it's exciting. It hurts you, but you wouldn't know happiness if you don't feel sad.
Okay. So to piggyback off of what you and you was on point with that. To piggyback off of what you said, I think it depends on the personality of the person if it actually becomes a ghost or not.
They're saying
How
preach,
you-
girl.
How you deal with that. You know what I'm saying? For some people, something that might become traumatic and, you know, just devastate somebody's life for the next person, they might just roll over it, like you said, like a speed bump, you know, because life is a roller coaster. You know, there's going to be speed bumps, there's going to be obstacles, and some people going to run straight through them, some people going to get stuck at them. And I think it just depends on that person's personality, how you deal with that, how you unpack that, how you view that. You know, some
That's
people
what
view
really decides.
challenges and stuff and be like, okay, this might be a learning lesson.
So we're
This
saying
is-
that what becomes a ghost to one person might not become a ghost to another person.
Exactly.
Another person could just deal with it, or it might become a ghost, but a ghost that motivated one person,
That's
a ghost
right.
that tore down another.
That's right.
One thing I realized that some people, they like to keep their ghosts with them.
Oh yeah,
And
some
that-
people
and that's-
love their
and that's
ghosts.
the- and that's the-
Some people love their ghosts.
And those are those,
Wouldn't know how to live without their
and
ghosts.
those are toxic people. This is where we talk toxic, right?
So look, we said when things end, they become a skeleton, and the part that stays with you becomes the ghost, right? But in the spirit of Halloween, could we call things that should have ended but didn't ghouls or zombies?
Okay, I prefer zombies.
Zombies.
Because zombies come back from the dead.
No, maybe that's a different part. So the things that you tried to end but it didn't end are zombies.
Yeah.
The things that should have ended, should have died, but never did. You didn't kill it in time.
Oh, you didn't even
That's
try.
a ghoul. That's a ghoul.
That's a ghoul.
That's a ghoul. That's a ghoul.
So what's a goblin?
Oh, we getting there. Hold up. Just check work. So look, cause look. So if so, then in the same vein, I want to know what are these following characters, right?
Yeah.
So what's a vampire? What's a vampire?
What's a vampire?
A vampire.
Okay. Okay.
Look at it. Look at it.
This is gonna be
I'm
real
good with
bad,
that.
but I'm
So
gonna
a
shut up.
vampire.
I got my
In the
idea.
context of what we're discussing as far as ghosts and whatnot, a vampire, I would say, is a ghost that keeps preventing you from moving forward. From putting that skeleton in the closet, from advancing beyond that, because it's steady sucking your blood. It's steady sucking from
All
you.
right, what do you think?
Well,
What's a
you know,
vampire?
I have a positive mindset. So, but since we're
No,
talking
give me
about-
what you think of what is
So
a vampire.
a vampire will suck you dry emotionally,
Right.
it will suck you down and drain you.
Yes.
However, there's some good vampires out there that will suck the right parts of you.
That was 2 weeks ago, but fuck it, I'm here, baby. I'm here, baby.
I know
I think
Get your ass
I
back on
think
the couch.
we like the good
Get your ass back on the
vampires.
couch.
I need a vampire.
Vampires, call me.
Creatures of the night.
I need a vampire.
Calling all creatures of the night.
I'm playing.
No, I'm just trying to say no
Calling
shit
all
like
Why
that.
you guys have me on here?
Hold on.
Why you guys do
If
this
you're a
to me?
vampire, please comment right now. Hold
Comment.
on. If you're a vampire of the female
All
persuasion,
vampires.
this is
Yeah.
naturally born vampire of the female persuasion
Naturally
in
born.
2022.
So look.
Please comment in the section right now. My email address. I do gotta put
Where's
it
it
now.
going?
My email address is.
Chill out, chill out.
Oh, okay.
All right, look.
Just saying.
So when I was thinking of a vampire, this is what I think of.
Oh my
A vampire is somebody who took from a person. A vampire who is somebody who came into their life and just continuously sucked from them. And
Took their
extorted.
soul.
I ain't saying nothing about their soul. That's you
There's
over
the
here
blood?
going epic.
I'm just
I'm
saying.
just saying, in the vein of what we're talking about,
the
a
vein.
vampire. In the vein of.
In the-
That's all y'all hearing now. What's going on here?
Hold on.
Did I do
You
something?
said it was
That's
gonna
the
go left.
alcohol.
It's
Bring
gonna
it
go
back
back. It's
right.
always
Bring it
gonna
No,
go
he
back
back.
said in the vein.
All right,
Okay,
so
got it.
if a vampire was somebody who was taken from them or sucking away their life, their energy, or sucking the other parts, right? What would the werewolf be?
The werewolf just tears you to shreds. The
Think
werewolf,
about what the werewolf's real basis is.
But a werewolf, I mean,
What is a werewolf really in basis?
A werewolf
Somebody who
transforms.
Transforms.
Yeah.
Somebody
Listen,
who
we
was
tired of
one
the
way.
But they
Transformers.
transform, and then a werewolf just tears you to pieces. There's
Right.
There's nothing about you that quote unquote a werewolf wants. The vampire wants your blood.
Right.
He needs your blood.
Werewolf
to
just
survive.
want to fuck shit up.
He or she.
But the werewolf wasn't like that at first. As a human, the werewolves are usually
That's right.
cool
But when they
and nice.
transform, so for me, a werewolf is somebody who, like if we're gonna talk about relationships, whether it be romantic, family relationships or whatever, I would think a werewolf would be somebody who, when they get angry, they just start tearing it all to secrets, the things that should have been sacred. They're hitting you below the belt.
What you thinking?
You know what I'm saying?
like shout out to Sue.
Sue.
I would say my analogy of a werewolf would be someone, their representative, right? The human form is their representative, and then their werewolf is like who they come out to be, like the person that hurts you. So like.
All right. So
That
Well, I think
destroys
that would be kind of the vampire.
when I wrote this,
No, I'm saying like it's human form. You said that's not who they are, right?
Right.
Which is representative when you meet somebody, right? That's not
They're
who really
human.
they are. They're human, right? They're sweet,
and then over time,
whatever. And then over time, when that full moon comes out, they show you who the
you
fuck
show
they
the
are.
other side. There we
I
go.
think-
That's the
see-
werewolf I was thinking about originally.
Yeah, but I think that's more like the vampire.
The vampire said it
Vampires
sucks
just
souls.
continuously taking.
Yeah,
Vampire-
Vampire don't change.
So
Vampire been taken from the
look,
beginning.
look. I don't think that's a werewolf or a vampire.
Now hold on, we got one more though. Cause look, now I want to do the last one. So y'all did the werewolves, y'all did the vampires. This is what I think the goblin is. Now first off, let's represent up here. Josh say, where is this going? Laughy face, laughy face, laughy face. ACB say, y'all lit tonight, laughy face. Simone say, phlebotomy. Yes, that's my occupation. Yo, Wildin'. Yo. So I think the goblin is the person in your past that didn't have the correct looks. The person you get bagged on for, like, when your friends, they be like, hey, nigga, don't act like you too big. You remember Stacy. You're alright, nigga. You had Stacy.
That sounds that's like a personal problem.
Oh, you ain't got no goblins.
Nah,
You ain't got no goblins.
All my exes was fine.
You ain't got not one goblin.
Not one.
Listen,
Not one
there might
goblin.
be some.
Double tap.
Listen, there might double tap these fingers.
You don't have
You
not
can tap
one.
this
One goblin.
Hey, you can tap
was
this one.
15.
Because you was
That's
you
Jordan.
alive.
Absolutely.
Since
Everybody
grade
been Arnold
see me?
Schwarzenegger, Mr. Olympian, goddess,
Since you was
goddess,
knee
you
high.
know, a
Since I
god.
was a town boy, okay? Only the
You ain't got
finest.
not one goblin.
So even as a tomboy, you caught all
You know
the fire
what?
doing.
Don't project your trauma to me.
Double tap.
Don't project your ghost.
I'm just
Like,
saying. Come on.
Listen, because I had ugly ghosts from the past,
Now,
everybody did.
Everybody
Sounds
has
like a
fucked.
personal
That's all I
problem.
said.
Fucked somebody.
Double tap.
Everybody has
Listen.
fucked with somebody who they
Shout out to the
didn't find.
Medias that they used to fuck with. We appreciate
Hey,
that.
well,
right,
Medea kept you with them collard greens and neck bones and shit. You know what I'm
See,
saying?
so
my
you
God.
got you
Oh, I done
denying
been
it.
there. I'm not
Okay,
denying
what
it.
is
Oh, I done had it.
I know you're not denying it.
Look.
What
So
you
look.
talking about? We on
Hold up.
Ghouls
So
and
look,
Goblins.
check. So now,
Which
we
one
got
was it?
We got the ghosts.
Oh, okay.
We got the ghouls.
Yo.
We got the vampires. We got the werewolves. We got ghosts. So we got 5 of them. Let's go over them again. We got ghosts. Those are people from your past that whatever happened, or people or things in your past that whatever happened when it left a scar on you. It left something to you that changed you. And then we got the ghouls. Those are people you should have ended it with faster, should have ended it with earlier, or things that you should have ended earlier. You should have left that job, whatever, blah, blah, blah. You didn't leave in time. Pow. We got the vampires, things that just took from you, things that just took. That's all it did. It sucked from you, right? And then we got the werewolves over here, right?
The right part.
Then we got the werewolves, right? The werewolves are people who started out one way, but as time progressed or as the situation changed, they changed into something
That's right.
ferocious. And then we got the goblins, the ones we don't want to talk about.
Yeah. And I got a couple.
And well, some of us have goblins.
I got a couple goblins.
Yeah, we all goblins. We don't want to talk about them. That's the thing
Maybe
about
men
goblins,
are different
right?
than women because we got a couple goblins.
So we're gonna rush into
Gotta
this
just put
second
anything
game.
up.
No, it ain't just anything. That's when you learn not to fuck anything. You be like, God
Look, no, I don't want y'all to get too far away because y'all got the baddies. I just told y'all the name of the baddies. So look, which baddie is it? Is the name of our second game. We're running right into it. Our second game. Which baddie is it? Y'all just got the name of our baddies: the ghouls, the goblins, vampires, werewolves, and ghosts. Right? So audience, same rules. Pick your ghost blaster. If they're on the mark, you're safe. Okay. But if they miss their attempt, pick up your cup like you can't control your arm anymore, and don't stop until you've answered all of my mental wishes.
What?
Hold on.
What kind of mental wishes you got?
You gotta read some of these comments. Oh, yeah, no looking, bro.
Thanks for the shout out. Josh say, I only let goblins do the vampire. Goblins. Y'all gonna remember this one. Look, every show we give you something you can take away. I promise you, goblins are gonna stick with y'all after this one. You gonna remember your goblin. You're gonna be like, oh, you're gonna start driving home and you're gonna be like, motherfucker, that was a goblin. All right, never mind. All right, so look, ghost blasters. Any good hunter has to know what other prey might be out there, right? So I want you guys to tell. I'm gonna call out a scenario. You guys tell me which type of those baddies we're dealing with. Plain and simple. All right.
Okay.
I call out a scenario. You tell me which of them baddies we're dealing with. The werewolf, the vampire, the ghost, the goblin, the ghoul.
Okay.
Bam. Got it? All right. Up first, this time I think it's Shock. I'm drunk, so I don't really know.
Already?
Oh, yeah, I'm feeling it. I've been drinking for a whole nother episode, though. I had a whole show before this where I was drinking.
All day.
That's your problem.
So
Like I told them in the last show,
You do this.
if you need help, go ahead and reach out to Croxxbone, but Croxxbone can't really help. We'll talk to you. But if you want to really help, you should call somebody. If you got help with drinking, if you need help with drinking, wait.
If you need help.
If you just
Listen,
need
if
help.
you're a vampire.
Or ghoul, or goblin.
Or a goblin.
Or a ghost.
Or any of them.
Please call in and give your story now.
Hey, y'all got the number, right?
Call in and we would love to hear
that way.
how you are a vampire.
Call this number right here.
All right, which baddie we dealing with here, Shock? Which of those baddies?
Okay.
So Jenny is dating Tommy, right?
Mm-hmm.
Tommy uses her for everything he can. Every time he sees her, his hand is out. And he's
Vampire.
Off back, right? He's got that
not,
point. If that's your ghost blaster, you goody good.
I agree. I concur.
All right, here you go, Big D.
Yeah.
Donald is telling his friend about his ex and how she was one way at first, but then changed to a different woman later.
Dante, though? It was Dante? What is Dante?
Donald is telling his friend about his ex and how she was one way at first, but then changed to a different woman later.
Man, she's a full moon.
Werewolf. We got a werewolf.
That's right. Werewolf.
Y'all see the number up there. Call in if you got something to say about that.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
I like you already.
Thank you.
All right, Teresa gets picked on for how her ex Adam used to look.
Does he still have Adam?
She don't fuck with Adam no more, so she don't know how he look now. But she get picked on.
Well, I think you're the best equipped.
How he look back
Both
then.
you guys are equipped to answer this.
I ain't never dated an Adam. I have no idea.
No, not an Adam. Not that.
That's a goblin.
Yes,
That's
what I'm
a
talking about.
goblin.
The goblin.
That's a goblin.
I used the goblins. I wasn't talking about the Adam.
That's a goblin.
I was just clarity.
Sarah compares every lover to the best she ever had. Sarah compares every lover to the best she ever had.
I know what I think. What do you think?
The best she ever had? Every lover?
Every lover.
Man, that, you know what I'm saying? He not in the bedroom with her, but he in her mind.
So what does
She
that
a
mean?
ghost.
That's right, ghost.
Ghost. That's a ghost.
Ghost.
That's what she said. That's what she said when she was the other guys. She said, boo.
Hey, before I do this last round of this game,
Boo.
before we do the last round of this game, I hope y'all know we work on an honor system. Y'all need to be taking your drinks every time you disagree. And if you don't take your drinks, one of us is going to show up in your bedroom tonight.
What?
Huh?
Wait.
Is she
All right, here we go. Last room.
Goblin.
Yo, Robert hates his job, but he's not looking for another, and he's just waiting to get laid off.
Oh, that nigga's lazy.
He goes to work.
He said he's waiting to get laid off.
Yeah, he doesn't want to quit, but he's just.
Why? He want unemployment, huh? We need more on this story.
Which baddie we dealing with?
I think that's still a ghost. I think that's still a ghost. You know what I mean? He's expecting it, but you know what I mean. He doesn't want to quit, but he's expecting that because it's something that constantly happens to him. So I think you can kind of classify that as a ghost.
Well, you know, I'll concur in a certain aspect. I think that he is dealing with the ghost of the pandemic, where unemployment was lit. He's trying to get back on that shit.
I missed it. What's your
The ghost of unemployment. Boy, that thing was a hell of a ghost for a lot of people.
Boy, I wish I would have got on.
Me too. That thing was fit alive. I was saying to everybody.
None of that. We just missed the call. I apologize. If you were just trying
Call
to call
back.
in, go ahead and call back in.
Yep.
I can't do two things at once, obviously. I was dealing with the
number?
ghost.
What a number? So I can do my little...
The number right there. Right there. The one that said Croxxbone
put it on the
Tavern.
screen
It's
again.
on the
It's
screen.
right there.
Right
470.
I see that, but put it up there so I can do this again.
Oh, that's a... He's talking to the production. He ain't talking to me. I can't do that part.
What's her name?
All right, so that was the end of our second game. Which of the baddies that we mentioned are the worst? Oh, wait. I wanted to know on that last one, why wasn't that a ghoul?
Oh.
Why wasn't that last one a ghoul? He's
The
just staying
unemployment?
at the job. He ain't quit. He know it ain't going nowhere. He don't like it. Why isn't that a ghoul?
Say the definition of a ghoul again.
I thought the
I mean, a
ghoul was
ghoul
ugly.
is something that should have died already, and you just let it keep going.
Yeah, but when we say that, that's something that's in your life. He's expecting to be fired, right? You know.
No, he said he's waiting to be laid off.
Yeah, he's expecting
Before
to be fired.
he ain't gonna
laid
quit.
off.
He's just gonna
He's
wait
not
to be
gonna
laid
quit.
off.
So I don't think that's something that should have died. He's just expecting it. He thinks in his head that he's not doing a good enough job.
Ooh.
He's not doing the right thing. Whereas the job might say, you're probably the best guy we've ever had in this position. So it's not something that should have died, but he's expecting that because of his
He
past.
shouldn't have died just because he doesn't like it. That was the first sentence. He doesn't like his job.
Okay, all right, I missed that part, baby. But still.
Fucking alcohol, people.
No.
No, just.
But
Hey,
anyway,
tilt your drink back real quick. If you laughed at all, you gotta drink.
tilt your
That's
drink
another
back.
rule. If you laughed at all, you gotta drink.
Okay.
All right, so back to just the ghost. Can we fight over other people's ghosts? Can we help other people fight their ghosts?
Yes, you can.
You agree?
I would gladly be a therapist for about $100 an hour.
Why is everything about money with you?
Why? Because my time.
Could it be
costs.
one of her ghosts?
That's not one of my
What if
ghosts.
somebody you care about and you just feel,
No.
like family or...
No, that's different. I'm talking about general. We're talking to the audience. We're not talking to my friends.
He said, can you help somebody? He
It's
didn't say
somebody.
you
That
got
means
some-
I don't know them. If he said their specific name, that means that we got some type of kinship or relationship. You don't know them. So he's somebody. Somebody got to
that's
pay.
a general question.
So Simone
Somebody
say,
gotta pay.
poker calling, no. Yard, no.
Somebody got to pay.
Janice Carter say no.
What?
Janice Carter say flat out no.
Okay,
But
I
it depends
feel
You
like...
can't help somebody over their ghost.
I feel like if you... Like, there's certain
All right, here we
people-
go. Somebody calling in. Let's see.
Okay, go ahead.
Hola, ¿cómo está? I said, I'm over here speaking
Welcome
Spanish.
to Croxxtalk. You there? Welcome to Croxxtalk. You there?
Yes, I'm here. Always here.
What's going on, Simone?
Y'all got me messed up. Real
What-
talk, I already told you. Address me, a.k.a. Momo. Like, real talk, the only ghost right now I want to see in 2022 is the Holy Ghost.
The Holy Ghost?
Are you?
I don't have
Did you
time
just say
for
you want to
everybody
see the
else's
Holy Ghost in
They already
2022?
fucking me and putting all that shit in me anyway.
Did you just say you want to see the Holy Ghost in 2022? I thought that was what happens
Not
at the
want
end of this
to.
thing.
I have, not want to. That's the only ghost I'm dealing with. Because any other ghost, we black, we leave, we exit, scene or cut.
Ooh, say black people
I
running
don't know. All
movie.
black people ain't built like that.
What horror movie do you know that the black people stay? They get
See,
killed.
but
Everyone in Hollywood.
that's a different type of ghost.
Ghost is ghost. Ghost is ghost. You can't see that shit. Stop fucking with me. Y'all got me messed up. Drunk, bottle done.
So
Leave
let-
me alone.
Look, Momo, I got one question for you before we move on to the next thing here. Here's your question for the night, all right?
Alright.
Are you open to helping somebody over their ghost?
look at God. Serenity, courage, and wisdom. No.
Wait, hold on a second. She said, look at God, serenity, courage, and wisdom. No. You know, in honor of, this is November. We are, in honor of November, we all say no.
Get the hell out of here.
Love you.
Buenos noches.
Buenos noches.
That is so
Okay.
bad.
Look at God.
So
No.
I ain't helping.
Now you know why I say you got. Listen, I bet you she was on the phone. I said, listen, Mo, I will pay you $100 to listen to me. She said, listen, what's your problems, baby?
What's your problem? Talk to me.
Let me get the. Hold on. Let
Janice
me get
said
that
for
notepad
money
and that pen.
Janice said the same thing, for money only.
Thank you. Time is money.
Okay, it depends on who the person is.
Right,
My
y'all gonna leave
opinion,
y'all brother and sister out there?
You gotta say somebody.
It depends. He did say
I
somebody.
said, would you help somebody?
That's
somebody-
the question.
No, when somebody says somebody, it's just a regular person.
No.
I'm just telling you how I interpret it.
All right, so let me
Okay.
ask you this. Let's move here, because time gonna slip from us. So look, you said we can physically. Are we able to help somebody over their goal?
Yes.
That's the question. And
Yes.
you're saying yes, and you said
I'm not a licensed professional.
okay. So no. So you're saying a licensed professional can though?
No, this is what I'm saying. No, you can't.
No, you can't.
No, you cannot, because that's where you get stuck, and that's where you carry the ghost with your ass.
There we go.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Let them deal with
Okay.
their ghosts, and then holler at me afterwards.
Because the real question is, so if you can't help somebody, or if you can help somebody over their ghost, can you help somebody who's possessed?
Yes.
How you do that? You a priest?
No, you're not. You're not a priest. See, you ever seen somebody say, in my opinion, I've never met anybody like you.
Oh, I get that all the time, baby.
I don't even know why I asked you. I'm figuring you out real quick. I ain't even know why I asked you. But anyway, you know, some people have these ghosts, have these possessions, because their choices in life, in the types of people that they deal with, they've never experienced certain things. You know, and so when they meet you, and for a person like me, like my boy here, know, I be traveling all over the world. It's nothing for me. You know, I work, live overseas, everything. So when I expose certain people to certain things, they be like, I've never experienced this. And so when they say that in itself, certain aspects, you don't even have to make a conscious effort sometimes. It's just sometimes people are stuck in a certain bubble and they've never been exposed to something else.
So have you ever seen anyone break free from their ghost?
Yes.
You seen that?
Yes.
You know, I just need to
Yes.
piggyback before he said.
Go ahead.
You know, because, you know, like I
That
get
was
that.
just an analogy.
No, I'm just saying, I'm going to use your
Okay,
analogy.
okay.
Because I get the analogy in terms of, you know what? I never met anyone like you. I never experienced this, right? However, like, that's where we have to watch out for the real vampires. Not the vampires that's going to... I'm talking about the other vampires, where they really suck you dry. Because, you know, like, because they feed off of your good energy. They feed off of your ambition. They feed off of your success. They feed off... So it's like, now it's not the fact that you're helping them. You now have carried dead weights. You know, and so when people say that, you know, like, oh, can you help someone? No, you can't help anybody. People have to help themselves. Like, you give them the
Wait, say that
information.
part again?
People have to help
You
themselves.
can't help
Very
nobody.
true.
People have to help
People have to
themselves.
They have to help
help
themselves. Information is free. I can give you all the information. I can run it down. I can give you dissertations. I give whatever you need. However, in order for you to truly overcome whatever the fuck you're going through, you have to go through that experience yourself.
Okay, and on the flip side, real quick, you know what I'm saying, sometimes people don't know how to help themselves. If somebody's never rolled a roller coaster and they've never been to and you take them to Six Flags and you show them a roller coaster, you put them on Goliath, and they're like, I love roller coasters. I've never rolled a roller coaster in my life. I've never done this in my life. And now I realize that this is something that I've never tried. I've never been with nobody who's showed me this. I've never been around anybody who's experienced this. And now I realize that I love this. Like I tell my kids, don't knock something until you try it. And sometimes inadvertently, you can help somebody shed a demon or a ghost or a possession because your circle, you know what I mean? And to flip this a little bit, when people are in a certain aspect, and I think this is very true, like when you're around people who aren't doing a lot of nothing, and you're doing a little bit of something, you feel like you're the shit.
Doing the most.
Right. Until you change your circle.
So look, let me do this because we could talk about that one all day, right? So let's hurry up and because last week we ran real long. We did a 2-hour show. And
Let's do 2 hours today. Fuck it, Shaka Rocket.
We can do 2 hours.
Hey, look, Shaka Rocket in this bitch. Y'all want to do? If y'all want to do 2 hours, comment in the comment section that y'all love Shaka Rocket. And
you got Big D.
I know who does. This is the problem. We got one person who don't want to do a 2-hour show, and that's
He'll be alright.
He'd be alright.
But listen, so I understand what you're saying, right? But my thing is this is why I say information is free, right? Because me showing you the roller coaster, that's information I'm giving you. And I can use myself as an analogy. Like, I have encountered so many people where I say, like, listen, I have gone through a traumatic experience. This is what I went through. And I went through therapy. I did this to be who the person I am today, right? So all they see is the person I am today. They don't see all the shit that I went through, but I'm telling you this, right?
That's true.
So what they do is this. I tell them what I went through, and they'd be like, you know what? What? What's that?
Nothing. Go ahead.
So what they say is, what they do is you take them to Six Flags, right? You drive, right? So let me say, we in Atlanta, but I'm gonna give a New York version. So I'm in Brooklyn, right? Now I take them in my car. I'm like, all right, bitch, this is where I took my ride at. I took it to Six Flags. I take you all the way to Jersey. Right there. I drive you. Spend gas money. Take you to Jersey. So you can see the roller coasters, right? The ones that I took that got me where I'm at. And then right when your bitch ass get there, you say, you know what? I'm not ready for a ride. So what the hell you want me to do? I showed you the information, but guess what? You have to have the courage in order to get yourself to the next level. I can tell you, I can pour into you all you want, but I can't pour into an empty vessel.
That's true.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, an empty vessel with a hole in it.
Okay.
Because you can pour into an empty vessel and it'll capture whatever you're giving them. But when that shit got a hole in it, it's just coming right out, and you're gonna drain yourself because you're gonna keep pouring and pouring.
Yeah, just real quick. So how do you know? It is real quick. So how do you know if it's an empty vessel with a hole in it or an empty vessel that's willing? Hold on.
Yeah.
Because
you gonna respond to that.
Because the aspect or the context of the question is, can you do it? Is it possible? It's very possible. Yes, you can lose some and you can win some, but is the possibility there? Yes.
No, but it's not for you. That's what I'm saying. The whole point of my analogy is not for you to help them. Information is free. I can give you all my life experiences, and that is free because that's my testimony. However, when the hell are you going to create your own? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's something that you have to go through. You have to walk that with yourself or with your spiritual being, with Jesus. Whoever's carrying you, you have to go through that. Just like I went through it.
Janice say, if anything, they should want their surroundings to watch over them. I don't really know what that means.
I don't know what that means, but it's talking about
and
spirits.
y'all were both talking about
I'm just saying, like, you know, we talking about Jesus. You know what I'm saying? Like, Jesus, I'm gonna say, even Jesus in the Bible, Jesus gonna carry you certain way. They just like, all right, yo.
So look,
listen, you got to walk yourself.
Let's do this.
At some point, you have to walk yourself. That's all I'm saying.
Let's do this. We're gonna get to our last game. We're gonna get through this part. I'm telling you, the show can go. I get it, but let's get through our last game here. So this last game is called Ghost Protocol. Ghost Protocol. Audience, go ahead and pick the Ghostbuster that you think can identify the ghost more readily. If they answer as you would, you're safe. But if they start sounding like a demon clown has their tongue, or if you laugh in any way, go ahead and raise your drink like you just heard the horn of the apocalypse.
Yo, these analogies be killing me. I ain't gonna lie. This just like hold on. Like the demon got their tongue. Which tongue?
Repeat
you know,
that.
I'm a female.
Let me make sure I understand what you just said.
A female got 2 tongues. So which tongue are you talking about?
So
alright, so audience, pick the ghost blaster that you think can identify more readily. Identify the ghost more readily. If they answer as you would, then you're safe. I said, but if they start sounding like a demon clown has their tongue, or if you laugh in any way, raise your drink like you just heard the horns of the apocalypse. Because, I mean, if you heard the horns of the apocalypse, what's the first thing you're doing?
I'm getting fucked up.
Getting
We
fucked
out
up.
of here. We out of here.
I
It's
just heard the
over
horns of
with.
the apocalypse. Blaze up. What are you talking about?
Blazing
Right.
up.
I'm
I'm
doing
trying.
what-
Blaze. I'm doing
What?
all.
You trying to what? It's too late.
I'm doing
It's too
everything.
late. For whatever you're thinking about,
Yeah.
it's too late.
Your little guy list.
Your last
or
plan.
whatever, all these
Your
guys
last
you've been
plan.
fucking with all your life. Fucking all these guys, you gonna grab the first dude right there. It's over
Run
with.
that. Run
Lord,
that.
please don't do that for me.
Run that.
I don't want that for me. Lord.
Look, I got
I
15
am
hot minutes.
Listen,
I need some D.
I am a servant to the Lord.
Oh my
And
God.
Look, you heard the horns.
Nobody
I am a
knows
servant.
this
I know the
I
Lord.
need that.
The Lord would not let me do it with the goblin.
Nobody.
I am
Do not hold my
baptized.
goblins against me.
Lord would not let me be next to a goblin when he rings that
Oh,
bell.
God. Don't let me be next to a goblin.
Lord, you know thy heart.
Oh, shit. All right. So, Ghost Blasters, I'm going to mention a place or a person. Your job is to tell us what ghost
Why
might
you guys
reside
have-
there. All right?
Okay.
I'm going to name Ghost Blasters.
Okay.
You got to hear your mission. I'm going to name a person or a place or a person. Your job is to tell us the ghost that may reside there. What type of ghost might reside there? All right? We good? We good? You good?
No,
Good?
I'm good.
Let's go.
I am good.
Who first? I'm way too drunk
Oh,
for this
I
shit.
was first last time. It's ladies first.
All right,
again.
ladies first again. All right, here we go.
We in Atlanta.
You did.
Who
Dig.
said I'm a lady?
Oh, shit.
I'm out. It's been a good show. Appreciate everybody for coming.
Something's wrong with me. Please don't judge me.
I'm out.
Shock just got to watch 2 episodes ago. He'll be all right.
Something's wrong with me. Oh my God, I'm drinking too much. I'm a fake comedian.
Look, so y'all know the rules. If you laugh at any of this shit, you got to drink.
You gotta drink.
You got to drink.
I
If
know
you
y'all
laugh at any of
laughing
this
at.
shit.
You gotta drink. Drink that shit. Okay.
Y'all
so
too. Y'all laugh.
I've been drinking all night.
Oh my God.
All right.
Okay.
Ladies first. What ghost might be in America? The country America. What ghost might it have?
Country America? Country? The ghosts of the
Slavery.
slaves.
Slavery. Any other ghosts?
Vampires.
Ooh.
There you go. They got
Whoredom.
vampires. A lot of vampires.
A lot of people who just
Yeah.
take.
That's right. That's right.
A lot of takers in this country. Any other
That's
ghosts
right.
that might be here? Any other ghosts in America? That we should
Werewolf.
think of? I mean,
At Thanksgiving itself, they showed their nice little pilgrim self, and then became out to be freaking werewolves. And took all the Native American slant. Like,
They were
I can go on and
vampires.
on.
They took all the knowledge, ate the corn.
Then gave us a freaking turkey.
There was
Then, not to mention, they over here raping people
I mean,
and
there
stuff.
was
I
no
go on
Native
and on.
Americans.
It's
in
a
those
ghost
pictures.
of the trauma.
They took the turkey, they took the corn, they took the pumpkins, they took everything.
It took the apples.
They took
the
everything.
so what ghost might be here then? Let's go to the next round.
Okay.
What ghost might be in your bedroom?
The ghost of no
Your
one.
bedroom.
The ghost of no one is in my bedroom right now. I'm trying to figure it out.
No ghost?
The ghost of orgasm.
Huh? The
Or what if I was to say?
You know what? I'll pout to that.
What if I was to say the reason there is no one in the bedroom is because of the ghost?
No, I got rid of that ghost last year.
I'm different. I don't hold on to ghosts. I let them go. I'm not one that holds on to shit from the past.
So there's no ghost in your bedroom. No ghost in your
There's
bedroom.
ghosts in there.
He got
Ooh,
goblins. He
you
said.
got body. You talking bodies.
He got goblins. Remember?
You ain't talking ghosts. You talking bodies. All right. What ghost might be in my bedroom?
I don't know. You
There's
gotta
a public
answer that.
public TV.
Cause if I knew what was happening,
You know what?
in your bedroom,
That's none of my damn business.
Right.
How about that? Cheers to that.
So what ghost is in your bedroom?
No, don't ask me that damn question.
No, I'm gonna ask them. You got that people that ask
No.
all the questions.
I'm gonna live in question mark.
Okay, question mark.
mark
Go
can't
ahead,
answer
answer your
shit.
question then.
Question
Go
mark
ahead.
can't
Have you ever
answer
seen
shit.
a question mark answer?
Huh? I don't know what's going on here. I'm not in my
What
business.
ghost might reside with the sexiest woman in the room?
Who's the sexiest woman in the room?
I mean, not in this room, just in a room.
The ghost that might reside with
Her
the
uncle
sex-
probably fucked with her or some shit.
The ghost of disappointment.
Ooh.
The ghost of insecurities.
Ooh.
Yes.
Like, that's what it is. Because, you think that she's the sexiest woman. Doesn't mean that she thinks she's the sexiest woman.
Ooh, or she may think the exact fucking opposite.
Yeah, and then you're always going to have to tell her that she's the sexiest woman in the room.
Disappointing.
And then that's her ghost coming on to you. The ghost of insecurity, because you're like, yo, listen, you're already a badass chick. Why do I have to keep fucking telling you bad? And she needs confirmation.
I want to hit your kneecap so bad.
God damn, not my kneecap. I'm already bow-legged.
Double tap.
I got my mom's chicken legs. I got chicken legs.
That was good shit.
My mom, I'm bow-legged.
See, then you go fishing.
No, that's not fishing. It's the
chicken
truth.
legs.
It's the truth.
If we could tilt this camera down, she talking about she got chicken legs.
We ain't got to tilt it down. Here it come.
Oh, Lord.
See?
Bow, bow,
Ain't
bow,
no
bow,
chicken
bow,
legs.
bow, 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 bow,
Girl,
bow,
bye.
bow, bow.
Sit your
She
ghost
talking-
insecurity ass
she
down.
First and foremost, I'm far from insecure.
She
okay?
talking them brand new kind of
I was
chicken.
saying I got my thighs and I got my mom's legs and my father bow legs. So you know what I'm saying, like chicken legs.
Max added this one.
What's the go on here?
Sit your...
What's the go on here? Got me, brethren. You over here grunting at me?
I got my mom's nice thick thighs. I got my dad's 6-year bow legs. Y'all want to see it? Chicken legs.
I can't breathe.
This is that church's chicken legs, though. I ain't tell y'all this was church's chicken. This ain't no crispy crunchy.
Hold on.
Okay,
I sure appreciate the commercial. Vampires. If you want some chicken in your life.
Next question.
If you want to suck a chicken dry. Call me.
Motherfuckers eat chicken feet.
Chicken
Back to the
So
feet.
look, next
Oh,
question.
shit. That motherfucker came up fast as shit. I ain't even know what was happening.
Hey, look, ain't no meat on chicken feet.
Aye.
So,
I don't know what that means, but aye.
I'm trying to find out.
anybody in the audience is one of those vampires who suck on the right part.
Wait, what
So
happened?
look, anyway,
What happened? What happened?
He
So
knows.
anyway.
He knows. He's a vampire.
Is he using
He's
the
a
show as
vampire. Everyone, ladies and gentlemen, found
Next
ourselves a vampire.
question. Next question.
So look,
we
Max
feeling
added this
good.
one.
We feeling good.
We
We
found
talking.
ourselves-
Hey, if y'all laughed at any of that shit, you know what you gotta do.
You
Let's
gotta
show them.
drink.
Let's show them,
You
guys.
gotta
Give them an
drink.
example.
I'm
Give them an
making y'all
example.
feel like we feeling.
Oh my god.
All right, so Max added this one. And what ghost might be in a hospital? I didn't give him much thing. I said pick a place or a person, and this is what he came up with.
What?
What ghost might be in a hospital?
The ghost of trauma.
The ghost of trauma. The ghost of loss.
Loss. That's right. I can go with that.
The ghost of worry.
That's right.
Concern.
That's right.
Anxiety.
Anxiety.
Yeah, yeah.
There's some ghosts out there, and they can all make big changes in your life, huh?
Yeah, it cause you not to sleep.
All right, well, there it is. Any ghosts from this show? Did y'all get any ghosts from this show?
The ghost of sex.
Ooh, wait, this wasn't about sex, but
No, but vampires.
as soon as I said vampire, she went. I can't call that left. I'd say right.
Huh?
Okay. So you guys both know me. I know I'm haunted by a few ghosts. Do you feel like I need to be ghost busted?
Well, it depends what ghost you hooked about. Since you speaking your truth.
I'm asking from your opinion of me. Do you
I
feel
didn't know.
like
It sounded
you
personal.
like Dave need to be ghost busted?
I mean, a lot of y'all out there probably don't know, but this is my brother from another mother, like almost 30 years in, and you know, I don't think he needs no ghost busted. Selfless plug to my man right here, you know, but
Keep counting them.
I love this guy.
Ha!
Any ghosts he has, he can keep them in my book.
Got them.
So
We got them. All right. I think what's the limit? At what point is someone too consumed by their ghost?
Oh wait, I'm sorry. Hold on.
Don't. At what point is someone too consumed by their ghost?
okay, I think somebody is too consumed by their ghosts when they let it affect everyday aspect of their life.
You agree?
I think. Well, I agree. I think that, but however, it's just like people could. I think a ghost is consumed when they bring it to someone else's life. Because you could, if you know that you have a ghost, you can always manage your ghost. You know what I'm saying? You should take time to yourself to manage it. But if you think that that's going to affect another individual, whether it's a spouse, a child, or even a friend, you know what I'm saying? That means that your ghost has been here for too long.
Oof, you've been holding.
I mean,
all right, so let me ask you, anything you guys want to say before I close this out? Any last thoughts on these ghosts so far?
Boo, nigga.
Boo, nigga.
my last thoughts are a little bit more therapeutic. Okay. I would say this: if you do have a ghost, whatever it is, the ghost of bereavement, the ghost of trauma, the ghost of a past relationship, whatever it is, you know, like before you bring someone else to meet your ghost, make sure that you deal with it first. Because I believe that in order for you to deal with your future, you have to face your past. And so in order to do that, you have to face these ghosts. So before you introduce them and let anyone know about your past ghosts, you have to make sure that you face them. You know?
So some of the comments that we missed up here were the spirit of confidence. Which one was that would have fit in? Let's see, we said America. Ooh, that might have been for America. The spirit of confidence, the ghost of confidence.
That's right.
The ghost of pride.
Because one thing in my travels and living overseas and whatnot is Americans are the most asshole people of the whole fucking world.
We would have all guessed that.
There's no doubt about it. You know, we're overly confident about everything. So I agree with that.
All right, so let me see. They say good.
Ghost of collection. Collection what?
Real, got a drink, no fee, stop, a haunted hospital.
Hospital fees.
The ghost, no, that's what's at the hospital. Yeah, ghost of collections.
Oh, yeah.
Like motherfuckers gonna want that bread. All right, so look, let me first thank you guys for joining us at Croxxbone Tavern. It's the only tavern in the galaxy where the drinks are gonna keep flowing, as long as you do what? Keep pouring, baby. That's all you gotta do. You know, this has been another episode of Croxxtalk, the only show in the galaxy designed to make you drink and think, both in larger quantities than you are used to. I'm your host, the living question mark, the last philosopher, the unadulterated D times, and yes, the D is for drastic. Sitting on the couch with me today, lifelong compatriot, my PNC partner in crime, but we ain't gonna talk about that because it's from way back, right? This is my man right here, this peacock, because his strut is like no other. Y'all don't want to see it. Maybe, oh, there it goes. You just got it firsthand.
Wait, what's that?
That's the peacock strut, baby. You just got that firsthand. Peacock strut, baby. If that come out,
you know, you know.
If you know, you know. When the feathers pop out, ain't no turning back, baby. But in case you didn't know, if you need another name to call him, you can simply call him Shaka Motherfucking Rocker.
That's right. Don't forget the motherfucking.
Right? And then sitting on the couch between us. Say what?
Oh, I said because he's definitely motherfucking these goblins. Sorry, it was.
I mean, look, when you take as many shots as he has, some of them, you know how that go. All right, so next up, we sitting in between us. We got the looks with the brains, with the hustle, right?
And I make you laugh.
We got the queen of being fly.
Drink.
We got the innovator of whatever
daddy wants. I'm trying to find me a daddy. What's up?
Right there, that part.
Maybe
right
that
there.
might be a next game show, yo. D. Who's your daddy? Who's Big D's daddy?
Who's Big D's daddy?
Yeah, I think
that sounds like a game show.
It's getting cold. A bitch needs to be warm. I'm tired.
So look, here's my take on it. Last thoughts, though. I think we're all affected by those people in those places from our past, right? I think some of them are for better and some of them are for worse. I think each and every one of us are a composite of those experiences that are in our past, but that some of us dwell in those experiences so much that it causes us to miss the experiences to come or to mess up the experiences we are in. So I think some things are way too big to ever tell someone to get over. So instead, what we here at Croxxbone like to say is that this world moves real fast. So if you are moving forward, what the hell are you doing?
What the hell are you doing? But if you're a vampire,
thank you all. Y'all have a great night. We're going to chill here for a few minutes, maybe before he cut it. I don't know. And that's Croxxtalk.
Yo, drop the mic.
I
appreciate you for having us. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know.
I'll be back.
It'll be back. You enjoyed that?
I'll be back.
How was that? How was that your first Croxxtalk?
It was fantastic. You know, I mean, you know, I missed a lot of them. I was overseas and whatnot.
Where you at?
And we all know they ain't got internet over there.
Say, you sound you was at a love me long time country.
Ooh.
No, I was actually
Bow,
in Saudi
chicka,
Arabia.
bow, wow.
What that mean?
Saudi
Bow,
Arabia.
chicka, bow, wow.
Yeah.
I live and work on.
Anyway,
Man.
I'll be back.
It's not the last you've seen.
What
me.
was this show exactly what you expected it to be?
Pretty much.
Yeah?
Pretty much.
And which was what?
Entertaining, informative, quite a spin. It wasn't gonna end the way you thought it was when it started. You know what I'm saying?
Because when we started, you asked me about the
Because
ghost.
I know you. I knew there's a twist with the poster, the rabbit. G-Times.
Because he's the peacock, but I'm the rabbit.
What's the peacock
Now the whole
called?
world knows.
What'd he do?
The peacock strut. Do that one more thing. Bust that out. Bow. Bow. Here we go. Boom, chicka, boom, boom, boom.
You do that on camera.
I know it.
Oh,
Peacock strut, baby.
I don't think a female could. I don't think we could do that because that's like a bird
Yeah, 'cause the
calling.
female
Like, I'm not a
peacock doesn't
bird.
strut. The female peacock doesn't strut.
I'm not a
They watch
bird.
the
Don't
men.
strut it
I'm
out.
not a
They
bird.
don't even got good feathers.
They just watch the men show off.
That sounds like
Yeah.
that sounds
I
like
got the feathers.
some hater shit.
Actually, a female peacock looks pretty familiar, pretty regular,
She looks pretty
pretty normal.
ordinary.
Pretty.
Ordinary.
That sounds like pretty haterish, but who am I to judge?
I mean,
I'm
but
just
think
here.
about this,
That's why
though.
you in the
Think
middle.
about this.
I have this here, you know.
To the average eye, she might look ordinary, but that peacock is out here dancing and strutting to get with her.
Well, yeah. You know, I get that all the
Hold on.
time. You know what I'm saying?
Hey! Bow, chicka,
You know-
bow, wow.
Yeah, where the peacocks at?
Bow, chicka, bow,
Call
wow.
in. This,
Call in.
all the peacock. Not you, peacock. That was the peacock.
Hoodwinked even.
Who, you?
Hey!
For what?
CC say we.
I feel like I should step when you say that shit, yo. CC said we in the house. We in the house. We in the house.
Man, she can step.
Hey,
I
go.
can't step. But everybody knows D-Times don't dance.
Yeah, I can tell because you over there. You not even, I'm over here
I'm
doing
the best
beat.
couch dancer on the planet. I just can't
Nah,
step.
I was doing a beat and you over here
If
doing.
it takes my feet and my hands or my hips, I'm out. It's got to be one or the other. Like when I'm
I
sitting
was about
down,
to ask
it's above the
something
hips.
crazy,
don't do
inappropriate,
that.
but
Don't
I
do
was
that.
gonna do that.
Because when I'm laying down, never mind.
Peace, everybody.
Yeah.
Y'all have a good night.
Enjoy your evening. I'm going to have some fun in the sun.
Let's have some fun, and there will be no sun because we are the vampires.
Who's the vampire? Who's the vampire?
Welcome to Croxxtalk. You're 10 minutes too late. How can we help you?
What? Huh? See, who am I talking to?
You talking to
You
D.
talking
John?
something to the vampire on the set. The one that's over there sucking people dry.
What's up?
Did you say we?
Who are we talking to?
Excuse me?
Who are we
you
talking?
playing with? You
Oh,
know
okay.
who you talking
There we
to.
go. Hey, that's all it took. Same one. Simone.
Oh, okay.
No,
You
don't
back?
take my government. Don't do that.
Oh,
You back?
what am I supposed to call you on here?